I'm Ed Highland, and this is ECRS TV. Lloyds Pharmacy is an independent pharmacy in the St. Paul, Minnesota area. And when Ron Johnson decided that his independent pharmacy needed some technological help, he turned to ECRS. Ron, thank you so much for joining us today to talk about some of the changes that have taken place in the industry.
I think the main change is automation, and automation by whether it's doing a sale, keeping track of merchandise or whatever. It's changed. We have to keep track of everything now. We used to use a cash register that didn't even figure out sales tax when I first started. Now, you know, it's gotten to the point where it's beyond complicated, and we need programs that are very sophisticated and can keep track of everything, price everything. And where we were doing a lot of cash sales in the old days, now it's gone from cash, checks, to credit cards, debit cards, or billing third parties.
Ron, give us an idea of how you're responding to the constant pressures, if you will, on prescription margins to keep your business profitable.
Well, I guess the main thing we have to do is we have to get more computerized in everything, and we have to make sure that we can keep track of every sale, everything we do, so that we can look back at it and say, okay, we did this on this day. And it also keeps track of the wonderful thing we have right now is inventory control and inventory ordering, where we don't have to worry about ordering our over-the-counter things anymore. It's done automatically for us through our point-of-sale system, and it makes things a lot easier.
Have you focused on the front end and give us an idea of how ECRS technology has been an assist to you?
Well, first of all, they've made our reordering system very, very simple. They do it. We don't have to worry about it. That's as simple as you can get. The other thing, pricing. They give us price updates. Not only do they have price updates, but the beautiful thing about it is they're partnered with our wholesaler. So it's all done by ECRS and the wholesaler. We don't have to worry about it. We have options on how we want to mark up our over-the-counter drugs, and if we want to cut the price, we can do that very, very fast through our ECRS system.
Ron, PBMs are commonly blamed for restricting access to prescription dispensing and decreasing reimbursements to the dispensing pharmacists. How have PBM contracts affected your business, and how are you using technology and other innovative business ideas to offset this challenge?
That's a very good point. We can use this only slightly. I mean, there's nothing we can do about the PBM contracts. This is one business that's priced for us before we even start. But what we can do is we can keep better track of inventories. We can keep track of everything that the PBM checks on. One of the things that ECRS has a very nice system to capture signing of every prescription. And the PBMs make sure that we do that, and we don't have to keep a book anymore and try to find the page and hope the book didn't get lost. It's all computerized in our computer. We can press in the date, the prescription number, or the name, whatever we want to do, and we can get it out in an instant. And this is saving us a lot of time and money.
I know you've touched on some of this, but sum it up for us if you would. Would you give us 3 major areas in which ECRS technology has helped improve your business?
Well, number 1, reordering and pricing. I'll put that together. Number 2 is credit card charges are faster, smoother, more accountability. We can track everything easier. And the third one would be health savings plans and sales tax, where everything is all priced for us. And that's something that we used to do manually, and we didn't do a good job.
Give us an idea of your experience with ECRS technical support and also customer service.
Technical support, it's really nice to have someone that actually knows what they're talking about and get back to us and take care of the problem. And we've had great experience with them. I've never run into anybody that didn't know what they were doing, and anybody that said, you know, hey, that's not our problem. you know, whether it was their problem or not, they told us what we had to fix. And if they couldn't fix it, we'd go to an outside source if it was something to do with our computer and not ECRS's computer. They were able to find that out and tell us what to do.
Give us an idea of some of the older employees and how they adapted to the implementation of the ECRS system.
Oh, it was very smooth. Whether it was a young employee or an old employee, they all learned it very fast. It's what we always call, if a system is good, it's pharmacist proof, because that's usually who screws it up. And our pharmacists didn't. They actually learned and have done a good job.
Ron, thank you so much for joining us today. We've been talking to Ron Johnson, who's the owner of Lloyds Pharmacy, serving the St. Paul, Minnesota community. I'm Ed Highland, and this is ECRS TV.